Hello everyone and welcome back to Victoria 3. We are starting off today with an event, Raising Concerns, and I think unfortunately we're going to piss off the rural people a little bit. Not exactly what I would like to do being a rural person myself, but sometimes that's just the way of it. We do need more bureaucracy before we keep expanding, but as soon as France is knocked out of Cordial, which should be around 20 I think, we can go after Bavaria, and that'll be a very nice pickup. So, two complete states, Franconia and Bavaria. I think they're complete anyway. Let's take a look. Cultures, Franconia. Yeah, so two complete states would be very nice to pick up, assuming that they fight us for it, which I don't know if they will. But, yeah, I think it's been the last 3 weeks I've been telling you guys we have this radical Prussian revolt over here. It's still not solved. It's fucking ridiculous. It needs a fix. They need to fix that. This is actively preventing me from consolidating the parts of Germany that I would like to, and from fighting Prussia as Austria, which is something that, that's enjoyable. You live for that shit. So, not great. Not great how that's still going on, but I guess that's just the state of the game at present, and I'm sure they'll get around to it. The number of fixes rolled out already has been very impressive, and I think very good as well. So I think that's it's not something to be concerned about yet. It's just, I don't know. If I started a new one today, maybe it would work a little bit differently, but, well, I haven't, so yeah, I don't really know what to say about that. Let's go ahead and pop 10 coal plants to the front of our list. This will delay the electricity a little bit, but we're in dire need of coal, so unfortunately needs must. And actually with that event, we have popped up to #1 world power. Oh, it's not letting me see it. There we go. So 3,369 prestige to France's 3,200, and it looks like they are not making the transition to electricity very well at all. So their GDP is actually sinking. It should recover if left alone. My hope, however, is that we're not going to be leaving it alone. I want to fight them, I want to beat them, and, well, hopefully that should put us in a pretty good situation. So their flotilla power projection is down 1,500, and let's see what ours is up to. 1,100. And they outnumber us 4-1. Apologies, while I just reposition. I have a very squeaky chair. But, yeah, I don't know. I think that should be fine, because we don't need to win. We don't need to beat their entire navy all at once. We need to beat it every time we fight it, which will be in these little shorter, smaller engagements. And that should be an okay thing. Right? So we fight them one after another, and take them out piecemeal. And then it's not an issue. So yeah, wow, we need more electricity, and we need more lead. And I think the only one I don't have queued up is lead. So let's go over here, and I hate the locked map modes, man. They're preventing me from seeing. Yes, that's what I wanted to see. Let's get some more in Silesia. 15 more mines for that. We will have to focus on some consumer goods soon, because we're starting to lose a little bit of standard of living. This was up to 15.1, and now down to 15. So never the sort of trajectory that you want to see there. French are importing ammunition. The bastards! Yeah, I don't want that so much, but that's okay. If we go to war, it'll get cancelled, and then it'll hurt them because they're importing cheap ammunition from their enemy. That'll get cut off. It might even cause a good shortage if we're lucky, but I don't know. My luck in these games is never exactly ideal. The nice thing is that we're soon to be strong enough where I think we're going to be able to have high infamy and not really care. And what I mean by this is if the French can't fight us, yeah, 2,600 roughly power projection from their units versus our 47. If the French can't fight us, and the Russians can't fight us, which they definitely can't, then we should be alright. Ooh, more loyalists, I like it. Let them celebrate. I don't do the higher standard of living expectations just because should something happen, like, oh, I don't know, a war, then they're even more easy to piss off, so it can lead to really high numbers of radicals that are just not really that necessary, right? So I find it's better just to take the small gain and just let it ride, sort of thing. So I am curious. I thought there were more changes. Yeah, okay, so this has been nerfed a little bit. More people, other people have talked about that, and they've gone through the mechanics. I don't really need to do that. If you're watching this far in, I'm assuming that you know what each update did. I think that's a reasonable expectation. Okay, neutral with France. Let's go get us some Bavaria, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna see what their attitude is if we declare just for the state of Bavaria, and if it looks like they'll fight us, we'll go for both. If it looks like they won't, we'll do one after another. Personally, I hope they fight us, because we could get far more. Ooh, Russia, France, Frankfurt, Hesse, Württemberg. Yeah, okay, let's do it. World War I, baby. Let's do it. Alright, I'm excited. Let's get our attacking general here on that front. We will have some weird stuff going on. Ah, geez, so many UIs here. So many UIs. We'll have some weird stuff going on the Russian front, but we don't need an amazing general there, or a ton of troops. So let's get you going over. Let's go here. And the small section, we'll just do like that, because these two will merge. It'll be really annoying when they merge, but those two will merge. And they're confident. I guess it's technically against France, right? Because these guys are a puppet state. Okay, you know what? Let's add Franconia. Oh, jeez. That's a lot. Where is it? Ah, there it is, Franconia. Yeah, that's a lot more infamy. If we take a look now, we are up at 70. That's quite a lot, but I don't know. I mean, there are no French troops in here. I have no plans to invade France unless we can kill their convoys. Well, sorry, kill their navy first. Yeah, no, let's kill that import. We don't need the clippers anyway. Our taxation, honestly, has been pretty nice this game. I've been impressed by that. It's pretty good. Let's go up to one more railway in Saxony. Venice also needs... Let's build 2 there. This game just becomes railway builder after a little while, but I enjoy it, so no real complaints there. Ooh, peace treaty. Okay, so the British are out of things. Senegal, so there's a front in Senegal. Ah, damn it, they're gonna make me do this shit again. Let's get him over here. Fine, fuck it, I don't care. And if we lose Austro-Hungarian Gambia to 500 Frenchmen, yeah, okay. If that's really gonna put their armies, they can put their armies there all they want. I really don't give a shit. I'll fight the Bavarians, take their land, and just laugh. Now what we could do is we could get war reparations from Russia. Pretty high GDP, would be a really nice boost, and I don't think it's much or anything in terms of infamy, so let's do... Yeah, it's just... Yeah, okay, good. Let's do Russian war reparations. Are we against the freaking Qing? We're against the freaking Qing, man! That could actually be a problem if they mobilize units and send them over to fight in Russia. I don't think they will, but... Damn. Okay, so we're keeping Joseph von Thunberg back in just defense here. And let's take a look at all the GDPs before and after once this thing kicks off. I'll have to remember to do it. Well, let's just do it now. So we're up at 300. France is at 278 and stalling, but it's a bit of an uptick. And the Russians have been stalled. They've been stalled around 57 to 60 the entire flipping game. That's goofy. I like that. That's entertaining. Okay. They don't have much mobilized. Weird. It almost looks like they're going to back down, but I guess they're not. Russia's just going to get occupied for nothing. So I guess they just feel like getting shot today? I don't know. That's a weird one. So if they back down, we'll have burned a little bit of infamy, but honestly not the worst thing, not the worst use for it. We can start going after 6 Weimar, Schwarzburg, 6 Coburg Gotha. It might be nice to humiliate Russia as well, but it's too late for that. So if they come in against us on the next one, then we'll go back and humiliate them. But I want them friendly, I want the British friendly as well. Ooh, revolutionary Sweden. Nice. Constitutional monarchy. Okay, so it's just a factional fight, no change in government form or anything like that. Well, I guess take what you can get. War with France and the entrenched fronts in Tyrol. Okay, well, defense in depth. Can't let it stagnate. Disease amongst the wounded, shit. That's not great. Okay, well, let's see how the battles are going. and if they feel any difference than they did before. 76 defense. Not bad. Is this guy that good? Yeah, expert defensive strategist, that's what's saving them. But even so, we might win that one, we might not. Fighting a significant portion of their troops, but they have more on the way. Let's get Josef von Thunberg mobilized and on the Russian front, because I would hate to start losing there. And negative 117. Shit. Okay, well, I guess that's what happens when explosives... Whoa. Alright, this I did not expect, and what the hell is happening with all of that? So our explosive shortage is causing our market to crash. Let's import from those guys, and we need to build more, what's that? That's industry, that's going to be chemical plants. We need this right away. Actually, why is this? I don't have dynamite. That's why in 8 months we won't need more plants. But better safe than sorry. So let's go ahead and build 5 more in East Galicia, and then when we switch over to dynamite, that should be even better. And we still are making progress, so look at this. Our 20 men against their 1. We are going to push through in, it looks like, parts of Poland. This battle's not going well. Yeah. I'm impressed, man. I mean, good visibility. Oh, okay, I see. So he's stacking bonuses. 49 from army defense, 74 from offense. But this guy got some lucky rolls, which means that hopefully it won't hold out quite that long in the same vein. We don't need much either to get the war reparations from them, but I really hope this is a quick war. We can't afford it for all that long, and our military is really expensive. It's one of the things about, well, actually, human rights unlocked. Who gives a shit about human rights? Ooh, I said that out loud. Okay, so we're also going to do raid convoys, and let's start raiding the French convoys here. If we get into fights, so much the better. Let's go ahead and start raiding. And I should have done that when the war broke out. If we take a look, I always like looking at this. Diplomacy, war, current cost. Yeah, we've spent 10 times as much on it as have the French. Not really what you want to do, but I mean, if we spend 10 times as much and we win, that's worth it, right? Because, I mean, as long as we don't bankrupt ourselves, but yeah, okay, a little bit of a GDP drop, a little bit, okay, quite a lot of a GDP drop. Not shared by the French either, so yeah, our convoys being raided has definitely been painful, that's for sure. We'll start giving back some of that though, and this is why the war reparations will be very nice. We can start taking some money from the Russians. That was over a lot quicker. That was nice. It's pretty good. So I'm curious how the follow-up is going to go, and when these two fronts merge, we'll be kind of sad because we're making great progress here. Okay, that's a little weird. Front splitting hasn't been resolved then. Where is this going to be? Down in the south. So our offense is far better, but our morale is not. So in the patch notes it said that exhausted troops won't be signed up for the next fight. That appears to not currently be the case. Where's this guy? Really? Kenya? Oh, okay, he's in Kenya, that's why. Because in theory that would mean that our exhausted troops in the previous fight shouldn't have been included. But they were. And Russia, I mean, they're putting up a stauncher fight than I thought they would. They might have trouble if they were trying to attack into us, but they're not. They don't have to. Right? It's just it's a good general is what it is, making up for a lot of difference in technology. Plus, we haven't gotten the sort of overwhelming relative numbers that would make things go a little better. Well, I think this is as good a place as any. We've gotten the war kicked off. We are bleeding money like a son of a bitch, and our economy is crashing. So, what more could you possibly want, right? We'll pick this up next time, starting with it tomorrow. So, thank you guys for hanging around. We'll see you again real soon.